Hello, today we are making focaccia bread and pasta fagioli soup. We have a special guest today, Marion Denovi.
Oh.
And Midge. So right now,
Me too.
Douglas already made the dough. We let it rise for a couple hours. Now we're trying to flatten it out for the focaccia bread. Well, technically this is Sicilian style pizza, isn't this? No, just kidding, not that. It's focaccia bread. So we're trying to get it, because we're going to make it on the sheets, the pizza. So we're just kind of punching it to space it out and rolling it. See?
Yeah, keep rolling it.
So you want to keep adding flour to it and stretch it. And then keep rolling it. So it's going to take up the pan. Here's what you can do. You can, to spread it out, you kind of do this. But since ours isn't going to be a circle, it's more like a sheet, but it's what they do with the pizzas. Okay, there, now it's spreading it. Should I keep going? Okay, we're putting a little bit of flour in the pan. So we took the dough that we spread out, we put it on the sheet, and now we're just trying to spread it out in the corners. So it fits. Okay, so now we're putting the tomato sauce on the pizza. It's the pizza sauce. We're taking a ladle, and we're just gonna go like this. Make sure that it's even. Okay, so now we're keeping going. We're doing it on this one now. Maybe don't put as much sauce on as I did because I put a lot on. Okay, so we put the tomato sauce on. Now we're gonna put it's pizza sauce. I keep saying tomato sauce, it's pizza sauce. Now we're gonna put on the mozzarella cheese. Okay, we're adding some oregano to it. So just put on some seasoning.
Come on, Marion, you gotta have a snack.
Okay, so now I'm just putting on some mozzarella cheese. So we're getting cheese on there. And okay, so we're putting them in the oven. The oven's set at 400 degrees. And we put them in there until they're golden brown. So Midge is adding anchovies to 1/2 of the pizza. Yummy. Okay, so now we're starting to prep for the pasta fagioli. So we need 1 single celery stalk, 1 carrot that Midge is peeling. The peels are going everywhere. 1/2 of an onion and garlic. So I'm just starting by trying to cut it. So my eyes are gonna start watering now. Douglas got the biggest onion humanly possible. It's the size of my head. So we've chopped up all the veggies for the pasta fagioli. You needed 2 celery stalks. I'm finishing it up. Chopped onion, carrots, and garlic. So that's what we're doing now. Then you're gonna put it in the pan and we'll show you in a minute. And you're gonna saute it before you add the noodles and everything else. So now we gotta start cooking all the veggies that we chopped up. So in our soup pan, we're eyeballing it. You should get like 4 or 5 teaspoons. So Douglas is gonna tell me when. Okay, so that's about it. We're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna wait till the oil starts to. Okay, here's our first pizza. It's done. The other one's still baking a little bit longer because we took it out because we put a little bit of anchovies on it. This is the finished product of number 1. Okay, so we're adding the veggies to the soup stuff. I'm just kind of bringing them over because we have a very large cutting board. Okay, so we've added the garlic, the onion. Okay, so we got all of the veggies in there that were chopped now. So we're cutting up the sausage and we're adding it in quarters. So I cut it in half first. Now I'm trying to cut it in half again. Aged dried Italian sausage, just so you know. Okay, so we put sausage in there. It's gotta cook for at least 3 minutes. Cut it a little bit smaller than
Jeremy,
us.
you want ice?
Because ours is a little
No.
bit too big, but we're just going. We got Pinot Grigio. The recipe says a shot of it. It's actual wine. We're gonna just put a little bit more than that. Good to go. Now we let this evaporate for a little bit, so we're gonna let it cook, evaporate. We poured the wine in there. Now we're gonna update stuff. So we put 2 cans of beans in there. We're just gonna go with it. Now, there's a lot of people. Alright, so now we add half of this. It's tomato puree. So we're gonna add half of that. I think a little bit more. That's more than enough. More? Okay, the whole thing, I lied. Not half. We added the whole thing of the puree. Now you need chopped parsley. We're putting some chopped parsley in there. Is that good? A little more. And then you also need to put in there salt and pepper. So we got salt and pepper. Okay, now we're just eyeballing it here. So you let this cook now for about 20 minutes. You let it heat up before you put the noodles or anything in. So it's been cooking for 20 minutes. We're adding the pasta now.